Right, give me that. There we go. Yeah, gosh. Right, where am I? Ashley Fox is the last one I can see. Right, there we go. My eyesight's terrible. It took me ages to find that. Ashley Fox. Clues in the name. 666. Oh my gosh. You're in my back file. Open. Pink. Paste. Search. Hey up. I've said this a few times now.
Now, I've had to say this a few times now, but this is the final time that I will say this. Shut up about my head. It is normal. It is a nice head. It does not look like a sodding tick.
Oh, but it does. When's the last time you wore a pink tie, Peter? Never! That's right, Marv, because I'm a dude. Where are we? That is a squashy face. Small dentures, squash face, high set ears, no neck, no trachea, 5 head. That's a belter, isn't it? Walking. And we're done, we're leaving. We are. See you later. Oh, hang on, let's put street in, see if I get out. I don't think I will. It's just not famous enough. Street Peter. Yeah, it is nothing. Right, let's come back. Open. Bink. The renter goes. Are you kidding me? I'm not getting to them shows till a long time. Famous shows. Philip Schofield, already done that. Violet Berlin, I hadn't heard that name since forever. Bernie Winters and Schnorbits. Turn it in, Mike Reed. Right, I'll pick. Let's have a TV show. We did Frasier, didn't we? I've done Dexter, haven't I? Yeah. Ooh, The Shield. Let's do The Shield. Yeah. Yeah, you're a bitch. If I was going to open it. Oh, there it did. There we go. Michael Chiklis. Walton Goggins. She's got closer eyes. Kenny Johnson. Michael J.C. 2 first names. Kurt Suter. And what's that? Ch Pounder. Ch. How's it? Ch. Yeah, his name's Ch. How are you supposed to pronounce that Ch? Right. Riding along on your push bike on a ch. Close. There we go. Oh, she's got a beautiful fire. Ashley Fox, is that you? Ooh, that's a belter. Hey up, I've had to say this a few times now.
Now, I've had to say this a few times now, but this is the final.
It's the final time he's going to say it.
Shut up about my head. It is normal. It is a nice head.
It does not look like a sodding Tic Tac. Oh, but it does. Right there. That is an absolute conehead, isn't it? That is an egghead. It's like a double egghead. It's egged at the top as well as the bottom. double-legged. There is a few of them. Sinbad's got one as well, hasn't she? Sinbad's got a paler of a double egghead. Ah. Oh. There's my coffee. I need to drink that coffee. Ah, that's creamy. Right. Cupid's bow on the top lip, pink lips, squashy face. Oh, squashy face. Open eye sockets, arching half an eyebrow on each side, arching half an eyebrow. Yeah, final answer. That's a girl's skull. Do you know what? I've got this feeling. I've thought about this before because I've got a friend. His wife's got alopecia, real bad, and she's bald like that. And I've just got this thought, I've had it before because of her, that if you walked into a all-girl alopecia hospital or school where all the girls are bald, I'll bet you $1 billion trillion bucks that they've all got squashy faces and big flat five heads like that. They'll all look something very similar to that. I got a feeling. Michael Chiklis. Should we have you in the back file first, Mike? MC 33 father. Everywhere I look, I see the number 33. How many percent fat is that off your cornflakes? 33% off the fat off your cornflakes it is. How much is the price off that can of Coke? Oh, it's 53 pence off the price of a can of Coke. Ashley Fox. And before you go there, I know Jesus died at 33. But could it be the fact that they mock it because of that? And that's why it's their prestigious number. We're going to find out one day soon, because we're either in Revelations, which I think we are, or we're in Satan's little season, which ends in 14 days. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. I don't think it is somehow, but we're going to find out. 14 days. I hope you're here on the 40. I hope you're here on July the 4th, you lot. And we'll see if everything ends on July the 4th and hell opens up and God rips the sky open again and shows everyone. I don't think it's going to happen yet. I don't think there's enough people that know the truth. There's no way in the last 13 years, 14 years I've been doing this now, that the whole world knows about all of this stuff. No way. And again, you can't let everybody know the truth overnight because there'd just be pandemonium. There's still going to be pandemonium, but I mean outright pandemonium. Jibby said it'd take 20 years for the flat earth to get out. It's been 14 years nearly. Ashley Fox. There is no Ashley Fox. There's no Gates. Michael Chiklis. Give me that. Coffee. Open. Get rid of that one. And paste. Paste. Michael Chiklis. Searching. Whilst it searches for that one, we'll go after walking pictures. Has this one got a big ass like Chris Maloney? I think she has, hasn't she? I can't remember. Let's have a look at her legs. Oh, they're chicken nom-noms. Look at those thighs. Put them in a pair of Lederhosen. Hello, handsome. Yes, you're gorgeous. Don't bother me. Get lost. I mean it with your cold nose, Marley. Divvy. He pushes me around now because he knows he can twist me round his little paw. There's a nice one. Oh, we're done. Big girl, little man, cardboard box. Michael Chiklis, that face. Looks like a grandma. Literally looks like a grandma, doesn't it? It looks like someone else. Al Murray, the pub landlord. No, it's not Al Murray, it's someone else. Bruce Willis. I think it's Bruce Willis I'm seeing. Oh, yeah. Ouch. Yeah. Right, where am I? Backfire. There she is, Chiklis. Mr. Chiklis. Mr. Chiklis. Boom, 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 boom. What an egghead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gates. I only found 3 of them. Let's go back. See if we can find the other ones. I'm out of picks. Let's go to street. Street. No. Ooh, it's game over. That looks like it's Jimmy Kimmel's, but I'm not sure. There's a nice one. From Digwa. She's got tiny hands. Michael Chiklis from The Shield. Fails forensics. Was he the thing? What is that? No, I don't mean that. I mean that. Michael Chiklis not only played the thing, but married the thing as well. Get the size of him. Do you reckon he eats an old Texas brisket steak to himself? I bet he does. He's a big lad, isn't he, that one? Oh, you should have kept the strappy dress on. Look at them shoulders. And again, I think she's bending at the knee, look, to like bring herself down a bit. Yeah, she is. She stands head and he stands head and shoulders above her. He looks like someone. I can't think who it is. Nope, it's gone. But she had man hands. We're done. Michael Chiklis. Next, Goggins. Look at that. Oh, give me that face. Walter Goggins. Never, ever, ever trust a man whose eyes are too close together. The 5 head. Look, she's widest in the head. High set ears. The sloping jawline of a woman. The pointed chin. She's got a bit of a long neck. But then she's got no mastoids, no trachea, no Adam's apple, and no space to put Mama's spicy meatball. How is this possible? Well, it's possible because that's a girl. That's how it's possible. You just think it's a boy because his name's Walter. Can you see the soft-eyed girl looking back at you? I'll tell you what, she'd have been quite pretty, Walter Goggins, if they'd left her alone. I think she'd have been quite a pretty girl. She's got beautiful lips. Anyway, what is that? Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Look at the size. Is that Mick Obama? This has been going on a long time, boys and girls. At least since whatchamacallit, 200 years. If you date back history and all the facts as you can prove them, you go back a couple of hundred years if you're lucky, and then everything becomes sketchy. And by that I mean Gravity, 1666, all of it, all the wars, it's all sketchy. And they're like, oh, this proves the Bible to be true because when they sailed out to this part of the water, the divers went down and they found a load of chariots. Anybody could have just sailed out there with a load of chariots, broke them up and chucked them in the sea 50 years before and then told you to look there 50 years later and there's your chariots. That's not proof in my eyes. I don't need the Bible to prove that God's real. I can see God's real just through my own research of the human skeleton. I knew that before that just by the birds, the fish, the flowers, the herbs, the scents, the colours, the sounds, you name it, all prove God exists. All of it. Now my faith comes in when I have to accept that God did something for me, which is where he paid for my sins in advance because he knew what the devil was going to do to me, which is why Jesus said on the cross, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. And this can be said for all of our friends and family. They can be forgiven for they know not what they do. For you and I, however, that table's turned a little bit. The path has become narrower, correct? Because of the things you know. Because of the very truths that have rocked your foundations, that astonished you, that astounded you in the beginning. God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was without form and void. Powerful stuff. The first dinosaur was found in 1820 something. So, you do the maths. It's 200 years ago. Sketchy as, all of it is. How can the first dinosaur be found in 1820 when there were copper mines, silver mines, gold mines, zinc mines, tin mines all over the world? You're telling me the Chinese miners, the industrious Chinese miners didn't find not a single bone, not a single tooth of a velociraptor? Just all of a sudden these two masons come along, two of them, and have this dinosaur war from 1820 to 1860. And in 40 years, they discovered every single dinosaur that had never been found before. And you want me to believe that shyster of a story, that cockamamie of a story. All I ever wanted from learning the truth was to ask God about all of it. That way I know I get the whole truth and nothing but the truth. As I said, much of this is self-evident. The water's level, I'm not spinning, self-evident. Proof that the earth's flat. You don't need to go jotting down coordinates of stars and what do they call it? Triangulation of algebra and this moon to that moon, and it's all bollocks. They can tell you what the moon weighs. Can they? Yeah, they can. They can tell you what the moon weighs. They know what it weighs. They know what Mars weighs because they've done the triangulation and the calculation. But yet, if you hold up a bottle of Lucozade and fill it with whatever you want, a bit of sand, a bit of paper, a bit of sawdust, a bit of urine, whatever you want, fill it with whatever, and then hold it up and ask the scientists that can measure the moon. Remember, they can measure the moon. They cannot tell you what the weight of that bottle of Lucozade is. They don't know how much piss you put in it, how many grains of sand you put in there. They ain't got a clue. And that's the same with the moon. They don't know what's in the moon because they don't know what it's made of. They don't know how can you make... Right, the deepest hole in the world is 7 miles deep. They haven't got a sonar that can go deeper than that, right? They can't go deep. What sonar goes a mile? Sonar only goes about, I don't know. What's the deepest sonar? What's Time Team do? Time Team. Sonar dig. Tony Robinson will tell me. Time Team. Sonar dig. If Tony Robinson can only go 100 feet, that's the fucking limit. You hear me? What's the distance, Tony? There's nothing on it. I was expecting schematics. Well, whatever it is, it ain't 4,000. Right, I know there ain't a sonar that can go 4,000 miles through rock. Bullshit! Right, show me one that can go a mile through rock. They put earthquake sensors every 5 miles, don't they? Is that right? Was it 500 meters? I don't know. To pick up when earthquakes are coming. She got a nice head, hasn't she, Tony Robinson? Whatever it is, it ain't 4,000 miles, that's for sure. I'm ranting again. Walter Goggins sent me off on a flat earth rant. Is that young Walter? She looks bashful. Yeah, well, the truth of the matter is that these people do this to their own children. These people know that the world's flat. They know that God exists, and yet they still live this lavish lifestyle and can laugh and smile about it, even though they know that children all around the world are being abused, children are going hungry, and we're just talking about the little children here, not just about them, but the people that are mistreated and unfortunate to be born in certain countries where everything is sparse. The truth of the matter is, if we all work for free, the world would be a bountiful place for everybody. No money ruling over us, no kings, no queens. Just an all-knowing presence that God exists. The world would be a better place. We'd be kinder to each other. Never again would we fall into this trap. This dangled carrot that you can be the next Walter Goggins. Yeah, if your name's Stephanie and you don't mind going bald and you don't mind chopping off both your breasts, if you don't mind any of these things, Stephanie, put your what is it, your John Hancock right there. Sell your soul to Satan. You can have a mansion, you can have a Bugatti, but you're going to spend eternity in hell. There's people out there who'll tell you hell doesn't exist or this is hell. Right, let's get this right. First of all, there's got to be a hell. If there's a heaven, if there's a God, there's got to be a heaven. Right? If there's heaven, there must be a hell. There's no way God's going to allow all these people to get away with what they've done to us all. All these people that have got, their ancestors that have been doing this for millennia. The ones that led us up to this very point in mankind's history. You're telling me there's no justice for all the people they've hurt and all the people they've done wrong? You're telling me an all-loving God is not going to punish them for what they've done in the living? To his children, to the wheat of the field. Turned us against God. Made us not believe in God. You're telling me there's no justice for these people? There's no justice for these, not the ones they show me, but the real killers and murderers and child abuse. You're telling me there's no justice for any of those children? Any of those innocent people? Of course there is. Of course there is. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled is making you believe he didn't exist. Because you don't believe in him, you don't believe in hell. You don't believe in God. Instead of heaven, you've got planets and meteors and all this nonsense that does not exist. Rammed in your open mind. I used to think I was open-minded. I'm not anymore. Totally not. My heart, my soul, my word goes to God. Not these treacherous scumbags that have done this to me and you and your children. And they're going to continue to do it. Maybe that's what God's waiting for. Mankind to stand up. I still think it'll take a miracle. I don't know how mankind is going to unite after all the conquering and dividing that they've done with us. Take a miracle. Either way, it's going to take a miracle. Where am I? Walter Goggins. This one's real easy to do. Walton Goggins. Copy. She minces like a beast. Paste. Walton Goggins. Walking. That's a nice one, Walter. Walton. Could have stated that. You know, it's very Gary Glitter-ish. I'm seeing Gary Glitter-ish. Right there. Walton Goggins, final answer, full mints. There's another one there. Nice, double mints. Look at those two. I don't know who that is, but look at those two. Anybody who tells you that the school checks don't work is a liar. Anybody who tells you that the gates don't work is a liar. Forensics tells the truth where these liars, where angels fear to tread. It does. These fallen angels don't tread there. Look at the size of this dude. Look at his feet. Look at his shoulders. I was looking at a small picture of it here, and it's just that small picture, that's a dude. Just looking at that, that's a dude. Look, two women with a big dude in the middle. When you go to this bigger picture, can you see it? Walton Goggins fails forensics. It truly is an inverted world in which we live. You were born into these lies. And again, I'll tell you, this is why Christ said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. You don't know what you did. You don't know what you're doing. And it can be forgiven. But again, it's going to take some faith on your behalf. Kenny Johnson, son of Mancode. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. Widest in the hairline. Cupid's bow with pink lips. See if you're in the back file, Kenny. Kenny Johnson. Away we go. It looks like, I want to say Gary Barlow, but it's not Gary Barlow, it's another boy band I'm thinking of. Close set eyes, high set ears, Cupid's bow and pink lips, widest in the hairline. She's had a jaw implant by the look of it. There, but not here, look. Doesn't look as square, does it? Crow's feet. Kenny Johnson. Is that you when you was younger? FTMs. Look at those pink lips, as if you can't give me a better shot. There you go. Look at the surgery scar on his bottom lip, look. This lip was massive. This lip was twice as big as that already is. Look at the surgery all around it. That was a huge Betty Boop kissy lip right there, I'm telling you. Rough. I was going to say that looks like Dexter. Squashy face, oh squashy face. Kenny Johnson, son of man code. Not giving me any gates though. Walking. Houston. Back file, please tell me there. Nope, there is no Kenny Johnson. Then let's have a look for your gates. I don't think there are going to be any. There's a broken leg. Look at that. Who broke your foot, mate? Look at this. From Digwa. From Digwa. From Digwa. What's this called? The Shield. Kenny Johnson stiffing me. Yeah, stiffing me. Next. Michael Jace, 2 first names. JC. Jace. Paste. JC. The JC code. Paste. Soft eyes. Beautiful eyelashes. Images. Is that your boyfriend? He looks like that bloke off Coronation Street. I can't remember his name. Why is he in court? Did he do something wrong? Did he really do something wrong? Not guilty to murder in the wife's death. What, this one? Yeah, load of bollocks. There is a chance that these people do fall out and have like normal domestics. There is a chance. But like, after watching the O.J. Simpson trial, do you believe anything do you believe any of this? Especially when you see the number 33. Orange is 33 and she Mantry. So. My head is not shaped like a sodden Tic Tac. Open eyebrows. Open eyes with arching eyebrows. Get your seal of approval. So they're saying that she murdered him. There he is in shackles. Just like OJ. Humiliation rituals. Wow, look at that 5 head. Can you see it yet? Do you recognise that squashed down face and that giant wide forehead? Look at it. Oof. The face is pushed downwards because of it. Right, let's move. What's his name? Michael Jace. Are you in the back file, Michael Jace? Nope. That means this one's got no gates either. Let's go straight to walking. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. I got diamond. Yeah, he's not here. It's not happening. Out of pictures. Let's try street real quick. Why did they run these? I don't know. I assume, and this is an assumption, that it's to make us feel like they're like us. That, you know, all the murder and that stuff that we think's normal in the world, that should not be here because it's the worst sin. They do it, so it looks like they do it as well. Like, at the minute, Jeremy Clarkson, JC code, son of man code. Jeremy Clarkson's got prostate cancer. He's going to die in 6 months. But in the process of doing this, even though Jeremy Clarkson's a woman and has got ovaries, not a prostate, Clarkson is bringing disclosure to the pharmaceuticals, right? That's what, if you've seen that latest clip where they're basically telling you, what's it called? What do they call it? Turbo cancer. Is that what they call it? I don't know what. See, I don't listen to any of this bullshit anymore, so I don't take any of it in like I used to. But they're saying there's this thing now called turbo cancer, which is accelerated cancer. It doesn't take 10 years, it takes 5 months and you're dead. And that's what this video was about. One way or another, everyone in the world is going to know the truth about everything. And you can tell me flat earth's the most important, mud floods is the most important, pharmaceuticals is the most important. This is, none of it is. This is the most important subject because it shows you who the liars are. Know thy enemy. That's what he said. There's no gates for this one. The odds on this one murdering the wife, the husband, negligible because they're all actors. There's a very, 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 and I'll put it down to a very slim chance that these people do have domestic arguments like real men and women in the world. But would it not be the woman that dies to the man? It's the man that's violent, not the woman. You do get women. I've been watching a lot of crime shows just recently on YouTube. You do get women murderers and stuff. You do. But they're battered by their husbands usually. Most of them are. Or the gold digging cows that want his will is what do you call it? Health insurance money. But we have battered wives' homes, not battered husbands' homes. So for me to believe that this one's even had anything happen in the world to him, I don't believe none of it. It's all, when it comes to these people, it's all fallacy and fake. It's just myth. It's a story. They're actors. They're telling a story. And I know for a lot of you newbies that are new here, you can't get your head around it, right? That it's all lies. Every story's a lie. The only place you get real news stories is in your local papers. Sometimes the local story goes national, but it'll only get like a day in the papers or something. You won't see weeks on end of the same story. No, you won't. Only unless they've caused that in your town, whatever it is, the psyop, because it's worldwide on a mass scale. Thousands upon tens of thousands of psyops every week all around the world. Mini ones, medium-sized ones, blah 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 ones. And people say, oh, but the world's a beautiful place. It kind of still is a beautiful place, I agree. The natural things in this world are still beautiful. But the world itself, the society that we live in, is rotten to the core. It's putrid. And it's going to stay this way. It's going to stay broken because you don't care that your enemy is doing this to you. You don't even want to identify your enemies, let alone bring justice to them. She got big hips. I'm not going to see the gates on this one, I don't think. No. Street, that's it, we're done. This one ain't happening. Next. Kurt Suter. See if you're in the back file. Kurt. Paste. Kurt Suter. One-eyed symbolism. Images. Oh, he's married to Mr. Cheekbones. I can't remember his name. Katie Seagal, that's the one. A man and a woman with a beard. Absolute jawbone. No jawbone. Low set ear lot, in line with the mouth. High set ear lot, in line with the nose, almost. That giant man hand. Kurt Suter. He looks like Kurt Cobain. Kurt Suter. Five-head, closer eyes. I'm seeing... Is it Stephen King? No. I'm seeing that little actor. I can't think of his name. Is that Kurt Suter there? I'm seeing a few faces. A bit of De Niro. Looks like Keir Starmer with a goatee beard. Female cheeks. Female sloping jaw. Look at the ripples. The crow's feet. The five head. The close set eyes. It's a girl. Final answer. Kurt Suter. You in my backfire? No, he's not. No gates again. He looks like Penn and Teller there. Whichever one I'm thinking of. Penn. Penn Jillette. Walking. Holy moly. Let me just go back one picture. Oh, it's Katie Seagal again. Look at that. Neck. Oh my gosh. Bless me. Sorry about that at home. Walking. From Digwas. There. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Again, no gates. A straight-legged husband from Digwa. Uh-oh. Kurt Suter stiffing, mate. He's not in the back file, so that's it. Walking. Just not famous enough. Not walking. Street you do. It's got that. Street. Ooh. 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 Full mint. Got you, Kurt Suter. I'll take that one. Save image. One. That's it. One gate. Pardon me. I guess you'd say. I'll take that one as a second. And I just want your face. We'll take that one. Wow, it looks like Colin Farrell. Yeah. Next. Chip Pounder. Or is that do you actually say CCH? Surely you don't say CCH. How do you say that now? Chip Pounder. Let's have a look at Ch. Yeah, that's a bloke. Final answer. That there's nothing feminine in that gaze at all. Oh my gosh. Is his name CCH Pounder because he's named after his favourite food type? Oh my gosh. If that's a normal hamburger, then that's definitely a quarter pounder right there, isn't it? The size of it. He's built like a grizzly bear, I'm telling you. CCH Pounder or whatever his name. Are you paying attention, Neo? You're looking at the dude in the red dress. Straight up, that's not passing. Hey, obviously, Not puzzling. He's built like a refrigerator, like a chest of drawers. That thing there, that's not puzzling. I think that if someone showed me that picture before I knew any of this, I might still say that was a bloke. In fact, I'm pretty much sure I said that was a fucking bloke. Oh, he's massive. Right, CCH Pounder, or Ch, as we like to call him. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, look at this. That's not passing. Oh, gosh. CCH Pounder, or Ch, as we like to call him. Oh, my word. He looks like a Klingon. He didn't even put any makeup on him. Oh, he's massive. Right, anyway. CCH Pounder. We're looking for gates now, walking. Oh, I'll give myself the giggles. Oh, there's one. Game over. Straight legs, knees together. I didn't think we was going to get him. He must be in the back file, maybe. No, he's definitely not, but we'll take that gate then. Save image. Save image. CCH Pounder. Ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. It's a dude. That might be the only gate we're going to get for him. Is that him there? You ever felt like you've been getting scammed by a load of pirates? Is someone giving you the runaround? And things not adding up? Call this number. CCH Pounder. We're looking for your gates. Your face is a belt, I can't admit. I only got one gate. That's knackers. Give us another one. We'll see if we can get walking Stonehenge Street. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and grey. Look at the shoulders on him. That must be a family get-together right there, look. Granddad, mum, daughter, granddaughter. Well, granddad, dad, grandson, great-grandson. Look at that! Look at that! He's a wrestler. He's definitely a wrestler. Look at the size of his arms. We're done. I've got one gate for this person. I just need a face shot. It's gonna have to be that one that made me laugh, surely. That one. I think it's gonna have to be that one. Save image. Ch-ch-ch Pounder. Failing forensics. Definitely a dude. Do you know what? I am going to take that picture. I'll do something with it. And then close. Right. Nice. Done it. Boom. Yes. Go on then. Shall we do some more? Shirley Manson. Garbage. Shirley Manson. Shirley Manson. Scottish singer-songwriter. Images. Oh, that's a dude. Final answer. Chin to tie ratio. Look at that. It's a belter. They've shaved his Adam's apple away, but his mastoids are still on show. His trachea, it's a big trachea as well, look. It's got a square jaw, shadow caster, rectangular, far apart eyes with a short forehead. Remember, when looking at the two skulls, only one of them has rectangular eyes, far apart, lot, with a short forehead. Rectangular eyes, lot, far apart, with a short forehead. Skull fail. Shirley Manson, are you in my back file? Copy. Open. Paste. Search. I need a drink. If you want a drink, make a drink right now. It's Saturday night, so we'll do an extended request show. Why not? What are you wagging your tail like, you little bugger? Usually means you've been up to something. Why is that kettle not boiling? Oh, I'm hungry. Right. Got the coffee on my toe, man. Right, move. You know, just stay there like a rug. Dimmy. Oh, it's too hot. I really want to drink it. Right. Right, who are we doing? Shirley Manson. Where's that microphone gone? Bink. Redhead. Paint your palette blue and grey. Look at that egghead. Yeah, we're done. This is a dude. That's 3 women. Johnny Depp look-alike. That one looks like someone. I can't think who it is. This one. Is that you, Zane? Where am I? Shirley Manson doesn't want to give me his gate, though, does he? Does he? No. No, he doesn't. Right, we're going straight to walking then. Do 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 do. Oh, here comes that lovely draft again. Oh, we're done. Shirley Manson is a man. The clue is right there, lot. My name is the Son of Man for a reason. They invert it and call it the Man of Sun. Another one there. I must have Shirley Manson. I do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Look out on it. Have I done the Shield? I have. Oh, the Shield. Ooh. Starry, starry night. Paint your palette blue and grey. Shirley Man Some post. So looking at Shirley Manson, straight legs, needs to have a space between the feet. It's a man. The reason he walks like that is because he's got tickle tackle. Tickle tackle, yeah, you know. Knob jockeys. Look out on a summer's day. What is going on there? In plain sight, look. 3 girls, 1 bloke. All in the wrong order. Egghead, egghead. He looks like... I had it on the tip of my tongue then. I was going to say David Schwimmer, but it's not David Schwimmer. David Spader. Not David Spader. Hey, maybe it is David Spader. The one out of Tommy Boy.